Welcome to the Bavarian Alps in Germany, or Austria. We're on the border, so yeah. I've been challenged by the Naval Outdoor Centre in Germany, the Royal Navy. And right now, we are doing some Klettersteig, is it called? Klettersteig. We're pretty high up, we're about 1,900 metres. So today, I'll be Klettersteigen. Tomorrow, we'll be hiking in the mountains. And then the next day will be some kayaking. And I'm looking forward to it, so come join me.
The hike up was at a pretty fast pace, so it was a good warm-up. A lot of us were pretty nervous about climbing, but this is what it's about, getting out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself. Just before starting, we got a safety crash course. It all seemed pretty straightforward. The instructors were really good.
Don't clip into this, always just clip into the wire, because then it's a circular system. Or just here as well, you can have a little go at trusting it. So you just come back like this. Yeah, hands away. There you go.
I'd only done this once before, so I was still getting used to it. Every few seconds I'd get that realisation that I was up high. Looking down never seemed to make it better. That wasn't what I wanted to hear. Having slippy shoes this high up was not good.
Well done, mate. Nice views. First stop on the wall. Pretty decent height, I don't know if you can see. But heading up, there's like a vertical right there. And hopefully we'll be up at the top soon. I'm not sure how long though.
Got a bit of a way up.
Yeah, a bit of a way. Okay, here's the vertical bit.
Behind me, I could hear the group willing each other on. The teamwork was on full display.
Nice. Good stuff. Oh, it's vertical, this I didn't even realise.
Yeah, another little vertical bit, and then when you get up here,
Yep.
that's when you can like have a little rest and wait again.
Cool. See it at the top. Rest of your arms. There's some kind of like cache or lunchbox here.
Is there?
Yeah, do you know like the geocache rings?
Oh, I love geocaching.
I think it might be. Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way, actually.
Say again? Brilliant. I think. Or is it first aid?
Fungal spray?
Oh, nice.
I thought the find would be a lot more exciting than that, so I headed further up the climbing route.
Up's hard, around's easy.
Okay. So that's where I'm heading. Up this wall. We got a nice spot.
Obviously, I had to take the higher route. I had full trust in my climbing gear, and I knew I'd be safe. I was trying to master the technique we were taught, one hook at a time, never two. I was slowly getting there. By now, my arms were done. My grip was non-existent, but I had to keep going. I couldn't quit.
Yes, Dave, looking steely. Yes.
Go on, mate. Nice. I'll try and move over so you can rest up here in a minute.
Nice.
It's rewarding, isn't it? Once you get to like a little seat.
Say, I'm enjoying myself.
I'm shitting myself.
Hey, we've got the bridge coming up.
Ah, great.
Get your pull-ups ready.
The bridge coming up.
Oh, right. Okay. I can handle bridges.
Oh, we know it's not that type of bridge. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's all right. So this is tradition, apparently. You have to do a pull-up on the bridge. Nice. Oh, she's doing more. Nice. 3. Sorted. I've got to beat 3.
Hey, nice.
Is this the top? Yeah. Yep. Nice. We made it in one piece. Woo.
Well done.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Man, it felt so rewarding to finally make it to the top.
Okay, so a bit sweaty, but made it to the top. And now we have these views. That was exhausting, but well worth it.
We made our way down and headed back to the hotel.
We are finally back at Nokji, the Navy Outdoor Centre in Germany. And this is where they stay. So this is like an old civilian hotel that actually the people in the Navy come to on adventure training. And this is where they stay. So this is the room then. Just have a look. So you got nice paintings, just really kind of like Alpine and German. I love it. So I've got 2 beds. I'm just here on myself. Usually the guys and girls that come here, they either share with like another person or it's 3 people to a room. There's actually a shower, toilet in there. Amazing.
The outside didn't disappoint either. With my belly full, I had an early night. I was exhausted.
It is a rainy one today. Let's go hiking. So there's a saying in the military, if it isn't raining, it isn't training. Something along those lines. And it's definitely raining. Everybody's got the waterproofs on. So it's a nice leisurely stroll, unlike the day before. The approach onto the Klettersteig before the climbing is a quick pace, where this is just a nice bimble, they call it. Usually that's a lie in the military, as I've noticed, but today it's actually okay. So yeah, we just need to keep moving. It's relatively cold. If we stop, we'll get a bit too cold. So yeah, if we keep this up, we'll be at the top in no time.
Not long after, I was nominated to lead the group for a while. This is where I'd have to use a map and compass.
We are currently here, this fork here.
Okay.
And we're aiming to go follow this track all the way up here.
Yeah.
To end up at this place here.
Oh, so you give me it easy.
Yeah, well.
You could let me find out where we were.
Don't worry, I found out. It's not anyway, yeah, so.
Yep, so we're taking a right
We'll
fork.
take it right up there, yeah. There you go. And I shall give you a compass as well.
Sorry, we're here.
Also show him how to
We're going
orientate
to take them out
the
there.
map.
Yeah.
So the red onto the red, isn't it? You just turn them up.
That's it. Well, do you want to, if you feel you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so we're there. Sorry, you said we're there.
That's right.
And do you want to head up this trail, did you say?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so we're heading right. Cool. Let's go.
For the guys and girls in the Navy, doing things like this was the perfect opportunity to brush up on their leadership skills.
So this is where we're following. Hope you can see it. Heading up this fork. We should end up right there. So we just came to the horseshoe bend there. But over there was a trail not on the map, so I got tested to see which way we would go, and it head right.
We stopped for a quick water break, and just after, somebody else took over the map and compass.
Everyone seeing the cross up there?
So we're about halfway, and up there is a cross, and that's exactly where we're heading. This is what we have to go through now. It's tipping it down with rain. Good job I've got waterproof shoes on.
I was actually so happy we had weather like this. It really added to the day. It would have been way too easy if it was sunny.
Just have a look at these views. It's a bit cloudy, but you can still see the peaks.
We can all get
So
in
this
here.
is like a shelter, an emergency one, so we're all going to get under while it's peeing it down.
Get a corner.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Crazy.
There we go. Out of the rain.
We set off soon after. Coming up was a huge incline. This was about to be a lot of fun.
So, close to the top now. Been going a few hours, well, a couple hours, not even. And, the weather, yeah, this is what it's like. Pretty slippy, pretty steep. So the wind up here is coming right at us. There's a group coming up a little bit further, and there should be a cross right at the top. And here is the summit. It's a bit of a drop, pretty slippy. There we are. Oh, the wind. Look at them views. Oh, we just head down there and then.
Here we had to use our full focus. A slip or fall would be pretty unfortunate.
This is very slippy and cold.
The group were showing a lot of grit and determination, and it was really good to see.
Handrail. Final push. There it is.
We didn't hang around up here too long. The wind and rain were absolutely brutal.
Oh, it's a windy one. Is everybody coming down? So it's a lot more difficult in the rain and the cold.
And just like that, we were down. The contrast was unbelievable. We had a short road walk back to the van, but a treat awaited us not long after.
So we finally made it back to the van, and where were we? We were somewhere, I'm pretty sure, all the way up there. What a day. Just come to a cafe, and it's nice and warm. Oh, it's amazing. So yeah, brilliant view too.
The coffee and pretzel alone were so worth it. Now this is what I was looking forward to, kayaking. We started off with some basic lessons on how to kayak, how to move, how to stop, and how not to fall in.
As many ways to turn your kayak as possible. Okay, so now we're going to go side to side. Good. Would anybody else like a shot at selling a product?
Go on then.
Go for it, Liam.
Right, so one thing I've learnt while being at Knock G is you always trust your kit. So all you do, you stay as low as possible, with confidence obviously, and just one big swipe, and you just let propulsion take you.
Right.
That is it.
I like
Very
it.
good.
So
I didn't have a clue what I was saying. I just made it all up.
can we use that information about turning the boat to go in a straight line?
I seemed to be going pretty straight, which was a positive. After avoiding a head-on collision, we were allowed to move about by ourselves a bit. It was all going swimmingly until this very moment. My face tells you everything you need to know. Yes, I know exactly what you're wondering. The water was freezing.
Good man. Yes, right then. And then very slowly, so we just got to make sure that's out the way. That's neither here nor there. So
I got back to the group and we played a game with a ball.
Off you go.
Yes, mate.
There's one.
That's why I was never a goalkeeper when I played football.
Oh! 1-0, yeah?
Yep.
You like to get out of the car? No. Oh, he's good, he's good! I'm glad it's just not me. Yes! God, the smudge line.
So the water's claimed its second victim, and it wasn't me. He's alive and well. Smudge is alive and well. Just here. He's alright. Hey, he did it. Yeah, saved it.
Usually that would be it. Most people would be done and call it a day, but Smudge showed a lot of resilience there and he got straight back into his kayak. He did give us lots of laughs. By now my kayak was full of water, especially from falling in, so I emptied it out and we headed into the river. This is where we would be tackling some small rapids. I just didn't want to capsize. That was my main goal.
Go.
Now it was on to the even bigger rapids.
Made it.
And just like that, it was over. The week went by so quickly. I had an absolute blast. I just want to say a quick thank you to the Royal Navy and NOCG for inviting me out. Everything was just perfect and it went way better than I expected, so I'll leave a link to the Royal Navy website and their Instagram so you can see what they're currently up to in the world.